Bond revoked for a former Mid-South teacher accused of child rape. Joining us, I'm Joe Birch.
And I'm Joy Redmond. Alyssa McCommon was a teacher at Charger Academy in Covington. She was first arrested on September 8th, bonded out, and was re-arrested last week for allegedly talking to a victim. Action News 5's Bria Bolden joins us with what we've learned about this investigation. Bria.
Well, Covington police say Alyssa McCommon texted a male victim violating her bond, but it was a recording of a phone call police say is between McCommon and that same victim and a baby bombshell that were enough for a judge to revoke that bond today.
I will never text you again. You will never hear from me again. Just please don't say anything. I'm under so much stress and I'm so scared all the time.
This phone conversation led a Tipton County judge to revoke former Covington teacher Alyssa McCommon's bond.
We were pleased with the judge's decision that it sends the message that victims and their families should be protected, that ongoing criminal conduct won't be tolerated.
District Attorney Mark Davidson and prosecutors played the scathing phone call in court almost a week after Covington police say McCommon violated the terms of her bond from a child rape charge, texting a victim on September 26, saying he'd regret this, leading her to be arrested again and charged with coercion of a witness, aggravated stalking, tampering with evidence, and harassment.
I'll raise this baby and I love this baby and I'll do it by myself.
Covington police testified the phone call played out loud in court was between McCommon and a male victim. She claims to be pregnant during that call.
I'm trying to tell you when it comes out. I'm looking like you. We don't have to talk anymore. Just please God tell me you're not going to say anything. I'll never speak to you again.
McCommon's attorney, Jerry Mason, says there's limited proof that's his client.
And you have to go off what is the actual proof. And there was no witness that was presented as a victim or anyone like that to testify that this was her.
Mason says police also don't have the phone or registration of the phone number to find where the threatening text came from either. So the judge approved a mental evaluation for McCommon. She is due in court again for a preliminary.
Well, shocking new developments in the case of a Covington, Tennessee teacher charged with rape of a child. WREG has learned Alyssa McCommon, already in the Tipton County Jail, has been indicted by the grand jury on 23 additional counts, and investigators have now identified 21 potential victims. WREG's Mike Suriani has details on the latest developments.
It shocks me, and then again, I've been doing this long enough that these investigations are just sad. There's nobody that wins in these investigations.
Covington Police Chief Donna Turner telling WREG 38-year-old Alyssa McCommon now faces additional allegations of rape and sexual misconduct as detectives work to identify 21 potential victims of the former Covington teacher.
It's been a little over 7 months since we initially started the investigation, and it has not stopped since then, and it's going to continue from this point forward.
McCommon, who's been in the Tipton County Jail, was formally served the charges listed in a 23-count indictment stemming from an investigation involving 5 of the victims ranging in age from 12 to 17 years of age. Charges that go beyond the initial use of solicitation through electronic means.
So these charges encompass that, as well as physical contact with these victims. And obviously, from the charges, you would have to have physical contact for some of these charges.
McCommon was first arrested in September, charged with rape of a child, and posted bond. She was rearrested after she violated the conditions of her bond by contacting a victim. As we've reported, McCommon says she is pregnant with the baby of a former student. News of additional charges sparked outrage from one Covington woman who didn't want to be identified.
It was bad enough when it was only one. But now there's so many more. How did that happen?
In Covington, Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.